Shalom, everyone. It's a hot day today, real hot. Um, I ain't gonna be long. I just wanted to speak on something that's on my mind, that's been on my mind, right? And it has something to do with who we are and who the oppressor is, right? Because oftentimes in their system, they say that the beauty of standard is for women. They gotta have their hair straight, you know what I mean, straightened and colored and dyed and all that bullshit, right? For men, they want us clean shaved, no beard, you know what I'm saying, haircut, and that's their standard of beauty and their standard for professionalism, right? But what I say is, to hell with that, to hell with their system. Everything that they taught us is a lie, right? There's a reason why our sun Salakia, meaning, forgive me. There's a reason why our hair stands up, going up, sprouting to the sun, right? And theirs is naturally just comes down, right? Or everything about us is perfectly designed from the Most High, right? But they taught us to hate ourselves, right? But if you think about it, they can't withstand the sunlight we can, right? They got to put on their sunscreen and all of that. And even going into the studies with the sunscreen has, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong or do the research, but if I'm not mistaken, sunscreen basically is like a chemicalized version of melanin. So they're trying to protect themselves from getting sunburned, right? Whereas we're not cursing the earth like that. We could go out in the sun and be cool. We could lay there for hours. We ain't gonna get burnt. You know what I'm saying? So when they teach us that we're inferior and they're superior, that's 100% a lie, right? You could go in the sun and tell that, right? They got the highest rate of skin cancer over there, I believe, in Israel, right? Who are they? You know what I'm saying? The fake Jewish people, right? And I'm just speaking truth. You know what I'm saying? We are the biblical Israelites, according to history, archaeology, prophecy. We're them, right? So we are the Most High's chosen people, right? And that's a fact. So when they teach us that the standard of beauty is to look like them, you know what I mean? Don't believe that shit. I hope nobody believes that shit. But I get it, Stockholm Syndrome, holding on to the oppressor. We do believe that, right? We do oftentimes collectively believe that they are the standard of beauty, which is why our women will get the flat irons and straighten their hair and mess up its natural state that it's usually in. Whereas if you look back in the older times, when we understood that, right? Or not even long ago, like with Angela Davis, right? With Angela Davis, she wore her natural hair exactly how it was, her afro, because she understands that this is the real standard of beauty, right? This is the beauty given to us by the Most High. We got to embrace that, right? Their fake, fictitious system is not going to teach our people what anything correct is. So they obviously are going to teach us that the standard of beauty is going to look like them. That's a damn lie. They lack melanin, right? You see this? You know what I'm saying? We glow in the sun. You know what I mean? We get darker and we look better, like, you know what I mean? We have that natural skin glow, whereas they'll get burnt up. They start peeling and shit. You know what I mean? They're cursed in the earth, man. That goes all the way back into the scriptures when you look up, hey man, it goes deep actually. I don't have my Bible with me, so I'm not gonna go that deep, and I'm just speaking on, a small level of things, but I want our people to understand that we are beautiful people. We're the most beautiful people on the face of this planet, and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody compare to our beauty. Can't nobody compare to us when we're in our natural state. But we done fell from that. We done fell so far low. We don't even see it for ourselves. You know what I mean? We got to get back to understanding who we are. We got to get back to our beauty. We got to get back to our laws, statutes, and commandments that was given unto us. You know what I mean? Because it makes us to be upright as a people. You know what I mean? We understand how to deal with our people. We understand how to eat We understand everything. We understand economics. When we get back to the laws, statutes, and commandments given to us by the Creator, we understand those things. But being that we didn't fail from that, guess what? Now we just taking on the ways of our oppressors. I mean, we taking on their ways, we taking on their system, we taking on their beliefs, we taking on their ideologies, we taking on their false gods, right? We got to separate from that. We got to separate from our enemies, and we got to separate from the belief of our enemies as well. You know what I mean? Because they'll never teach